Hello again. I'd like to give you another video from Mayo Health Clinic. I've gotten some very good reports recently. They're not selling anything. They're just trying to help you. And I'm not even prescribing any vitamins or minerals or whatever. I have in some of my videos, and they're good, and I hope that you've taken advantage of them because I have found them to be quite helpful for me over the years. Well, this video is about your dental health and whether you should consider dental implants or crowns and what you should do to maybe help you, excuse me, my nose was itching, to avoid some of those. And I'll get into that in a moment. I will just tell you that years ago, it has been a long time ago, probably 20, maybe longer than that, I had to have a root canal and had two teeth, lower right, excuse me, left as you looked at it, removed. I had a great dentist who fixed up a kind of a dental implant, if you want to call it, although it's not permanently attached. It's kind of like a false teeth that you put in there over these two, and I could use it, keep it clean and whatever, and use it. And because this was an area that, yeah, okay, was caused by chewing. I probably, as a kid, was told I grinded my teeth and probably helped causing some problems. Well, as we grow older, we can have different kinds of tooth problems. So I didn't have anything done to those other than this kind of this partial that was made for me that I could stick in and take out whatever. It's, again, wasn't permanently fixed. Of course, we know dental implants could be put in there, and I could go back and get those two put in there now if I wanted to. I've had crowns, a couple of them, up here over the years. What they do is kind of make sure that your tooth is in solid shape and can be saved, and then they put a substance over it and finalize a crown with some kind of a chemical that is not harmful but can help you to keep that crown and use your teeth for many years. I still have my permanent teeth other than those two I took out. But if you have any kind of discomfort and you're considering some kind of a tooth loss, or you're thinking about what kinds of things are you wanting to do, either full or partial, it's not a natural part of aging, but it's relatively common as we get older. Fortunately, you have more options than I did when I was much younger, or my parents did. What we can do is fix the gaps in your gum line. Dental implants are used. Now, I've heard that dental implants are a little more expensive than crowns. And if you do them, sometimes they require a follow-up surgery. Not always, but can. So you should anticipate that just in case they do. But crowns are used to gap teeth that are artificial or attached by implants, or to cap natural teeth, which is what I had done, and probably some of you have had done too. So there's all kinds of procedures that can be done, and you need to know what's right for you and what you should do about it. Well, the number of people who have had a dental implant procedure increased about 8-fold beginning with 1999 and up to the year 2016. Probably has dropped some in the last couple, 3 years, but increased drastically before then. And maybe it'll take another increase in the coming years. We don't know. But there is a thought that maybe by the year 2026, that maybe 1/4 of all the people will have a dental implant. So that says that maybe it hasn't gone down since 2016, but they just didn't monitor it quite as well, and now they're starting to do it again. But anyway, there's many more technical capabilities and technology. The computer-aided design, CAD, and the computer-aided manufacturing, CAM, are all ones that can help you. When you have a crown, they actually put a kind of what looks like a screw into your gum. You'd think that would really hurt. I don't know. I have not had one. Talked with some people who have had, and they said it's a little sore for a while, but not too bad at all. It's kind of a titanium stud. It's implanted into the jaw, and then a tooth is put in and becomes pretty permanent. When you have an implant, what can you expect? Well, they're alternates to dentures or to bridge work, meaning you put some partial denture over a bridge work that could have lapped over teeth, and I could have had this one done on this one years ago, but didn't do it. I had a dentist who gave me another alternative. But implant surgery involves 2 steps. First one is more titanium screws are placed, I said before. And then a single tooth is implanted. The first stud isn't usually secure enough to support a tooth. It usually takes about 3 or 4 months for the bone to naturally grow around the implant and solidly anchor it into the jaw. So while you can get an implant now the same day, it necessarily isn't quite as strong. And there are probably some watch-outs for a while. I'm not going to get into all those because I'm not a dentist. Well, the next step is designing the artificial tooth that would be anchored into the stud. Traditionally, this involves waiting until the stud was securely anchored into the bone. The physical impression then is put in. 2 or 3 weeks later, your dentist could place the artificial tooth in your mouth. Well, I've heard some say they've done it the same day. I'm not quite sure what this means and how reliable that is, but probably you can get the implant done the same day, give it 2 or 3 weeks, and go back and get your tooth implanted. Maybe that's a better way of thinking about it if you're looking at that. Well, if you're getting a crown gaps a tooth and restores it to a very close proximity of the original. And they're usually used to top dental implants or cap natural teeth. And the initial step in creating a crown, usually involves grinding away this decayed tooth material, creating a natural base. And it's after that step that the CAD or CAM technology comes into play, and it turns the week-long process of waiting for a laboratory to create a crown into a process that can be complicated into a single day. So this one really can be done in one day. And maybe if you have only 1 or 2, that you're thinking about having an implant, maybe you can do this crowning over and do it just as easy and much quicker and do the job. So this eliminates the need for temporary crown, eliminates the need for implants. So a crown that covers more than 3 teeth, however, can be a little bit of a challenge for time, for sure. Creating a crown that covers 2 or 3 teeth is about the limit that can be done. But it still can be done and done really well. Well, all of this gets into, what if you're faced with doing something? What if you're not quite faced yet? What you should be doing? Well, I'm sure you've all heard the stories of taking care of your teeth. Well, I'm going to go into it one more time for you. Here's what you can do to help your dental work, your health. Do the fundamentals. Just as you do with natural teeth, keep implants, artificial gums, teeth clean daily. Keep your regular teeth before you did any of these other things. Keep them clean daily, and flossing. Ask your dentist about specific design brushes that can help keep your teeth and maybe even prevent you from having to go into partials or to implants or some of these other things. See your dentist regularly. Have them cleaned regularly. Avoid damaging habits. What does that mean? Don't chew hard objects, such as ice and hard candy. I may have had my root canal helped along by doing some of that years ago. But if you drink coffee, tea, or red wine, try to do it so that in moderation avoids swishing the drinks across the front teeth. If you grind your teeth, ask your dentist about preventive bite guards. Now, on that tea and drink thing, there's nothing wrong with drinking those things. And it talks in moderation, as all these things do. But if you just don't let them get into your front teeth and just stay there and swish them around, probably is not a major deal. But you need to know if you have any health allergies, drug allergies as well. Maybe that's causing some teeth problems. So you need to have those checked as well. So all of these things are important to watch out. Now, there is a thought that comes from more than one source that says there's some indication that flossing isn't an absolute preventative from having tooth problems. In other words, the verdict is still out, so to speak. There's been a lot of studies on flossing, and keeping your teeth clean has got to help. So do that, and it's probably still going to help. But there's nothing that says for sure that flossing will stop it. And it's not conclusive, in other words. But do it anyway, and keep your teeth clean. And if you have any problems that are coming up, make sure you've made the right choice. And maybe you need to even go to a couple of dentists. No harm trying. Thinking about what's the right step for you to take. I may go back, have these teeth looked at again, or the lack of those 2 teeth. We'll see, especially if I have any more problems in the future. But for now, I have my own teeth. And I'm 81 years old, in case you didn't catch that. Check your smile. Thanks for watching. I hope this has helped.